Well, you guys, here is another Shooting the Shit video. Just got done recording Vinyl Ascendant, so now let's chill out, shoot the shit. Possessed is on, 7 Churches, The Exorcist playing currently. Let's fucking do this. And as always, I like to toast to you guys beforehand. Drink of choice today, Miller High Life, champion of beers. Champion of beers! Champagne of beers. I swear I have not taken a drink of this yet, obviously. I am just stupid tired. Anyways, cheers you guys. Let's have a drink. My god, that's fucking good. Nothing like a sip of beer after a really hard day's work, man. Anyway, let's shoot the shit, shall we? First, I'm pretty sure the question on everyone's mind is, where the fuck have you been? Why have you been poking and making videos? I'll explain. But this is really going to be kind of a drag. At least the first part of this video it is. Can't even talk right now. The first part of this video is going to be a drag. Why? Well, I'm going to tell you guys why I was gone for such a long time, and why it took me so long to recover and finally just feel well and put. This is too loud. Now I finally just felt, well enough to just come back. Well, let's start. Well, we have to go back to 2016. Just for a brief moment, because I know that was a shitty ass year. I want to talk. Let's go back to June 2016. And of course, as some of you know from my past videos, you guys knew that I was in a relationship. Well, since last June, that relationship has since been over. Of course, those of you who have seen my videos in the past know that that relationship meant the world to me, basically. So when it ended, we had a falling out, I was fucking devastated. I was, as many of you know, breakups fucking suck, but this one cut a very deep wound. A very, very deep wound. And, of course, depression hit. And I did some videos afterwards. After that, I think I did about 3 videos. But of course, under the situation, I didn't want to say shit. Because I didn't want to think about it. I really didn't want to talk about it with anybody, because who the fuck would, And there was a time and a place for that. But yeah, that ended, and I was just down in the fucking dumps. Life gave me a right hook with that motherfucking event. But I got back up, as one does usually when life is a bitch. But once I did get up, life basically threw me a left hook, a fucking gut punch, and to top it off, a kick in the fucking nuts. And it crushed them. Because a month after said fact, July 31st, my mom got deathly ill. She got diagnosed with lupus, and of course, lupus is an autoimmune disease which attacks major organs. When she first had to visit the hospital, she was in very weak condition. I'm talking about weak. Couldn't stand, couldn't talk, couldn't walk, could barely make out a sentence. Breathing heavily. Now, you guys, this topic has never come up because it's never had to. But now that it is here, I will tell you guys, my mom is my fucking hero. She's my hero. She's my best friend. Single mom raised me to be the man I am today, and I owe her my life. So to see your hero just down in the dumps, sick, on the verge of just fuck, this is harder to talk about than I thought it would be. Well, as you guys can imagine, it was the worst time in my life. I mean, if that wasn't bad enough, my life changed drastically. The financial situation took a big toll. Of course, mortgage ain't cheap. And my mom, of course, due to her condition, she can't work. She can't work. And of course, we've managed. And it's been tough, to say the least. If you guys would have seen me, I think you guys kind of saw a little bit of it. But if I would have made videos during that period of time, I think I would have been pretty unrecognizable. I hit a level of depression that I didn't think was possible. Like I said, every day was a hardship to deal with. I didn't want to deal with anything. I didn't want to know about anyone but my mom. And I just felt awful every day. I felt fucking awful, to say the least. Seriously. Every single day was spent in the hospital for at least 3 months straight. And of course, home life was not the same for a very long time. I'm a homebody. I love being at home. I have my records here, fucking movies, Netflix, Hulu, what have you. I fucking love being at home. Of course, I'm not really just at home all day. Of course, I have a life. I have a job. But something happened during that period that has never happened before. I did not want to be at home. Every time I was here, I felt like I was suffocating, and it was crazy. Like every time I came home from work, there was times when I just stood at the door and just didn't want to go in. I felt turmoil inside. And of course, with my mom's condition, it affects her brain. I'm not going to go into detail in that. I'm not going to go into detail for that at all, for obvious reasons. But for a while there, she was just unrecognizable. My mom's mental state took a very, very wrong turn for quite a while. For a period of 3 months, my life was a living hell, basically. It sucked. Even thinking about it now gives me a really bad feeling in my stomach, because I didn't know who I was. I wasn't me. I was going through something that didn't feel real. There was a meme out there once that I saw that could pretty much relate to my situation. It went something like, if my life was a TV show, the writers are on season 5 and they're going fucking crazy with the script. That's basically what my life felt like. It just felt like never-ending dread. And it was something that was just killing me inside. And I mean killing me. It was an ordeal just to get through a whole fucking day. I mean, on top of my mom being sick and me not being able to do much, because I can't do much. I did all I could, but there's only so much one can do in that situation. But on top of that whole issue, I still had a fucking breakup to get over. So constantly, every single fucking day of my life was, I don't know if you guys have seen, I'm pretty sure you have, the From Enslavement to Obliteration album cover. The guy in the middle that's just like this, that was my life. I felt so much was going on and I couldn't handle it. The only way I got through it all, through that whole fucking hell, through that fucking god-awful time in my life, friends. You guys know who you are. You guys saved my life. You really did. I don't know where I'd be right now. I don't know how I'd be acting right now if it wasn't for my friends. You guys know who you are. And I love you guys for that. I really do. Honestly, you guys, I don't mean to sound cliche, but if your life is in a living hell right now, and you have problems that if once you really set your mind to them, really pay attention to them, aren't that drastic, your family's healthy, you're healthy, appreciate it. Appreciate it. Because I would not wish this on anybody. So those were the two big wounds that I had to let time heal. And they were big. Like I said, on top of having to deal with my mom's illness and not being able to do much for her, I had to come back to this room. A room where I lived my life with stress. Every day that I came here was another memory that I had to fucking live through. And that was fucking bullshit coming home to that. Literally. It was bullshit just having to sit here and mope. Just be mopey all day, and it was horrible. It was horrible. But I couldn't help it. Of course, when you look back, when one looks back and they see themselves back at their worst times, you can't help but say, God, you're a fucking idiot. Just get over it. But you can't. At that time, I felt like it was never going to end. Everything was never ending. Everything. Everything seemed endless. Pretty sure you guys have heard this song, but How Will I Laugh Tomorrow When I Can't Even Smile Today? That album helped me so much, especially the title track. Read the lyrics to that song. It's exactly how I felt every single fucking day. People telling me in the hospital, relatives, friends. Sure, I appreciate their grit, their well, they mean well. Don't get me wrong. But constantly hearing that your mom's life is in God's hands, and that if you pray to God, everything will be alright. If you fucking praise God, God knows all. God works it all out. Shut the fuck up. That is the worst fucking thing to experience when you don't want to talk to anybody but the people who know your mom's condition. People coming up to you, sure meaning well. Like I said, I appreciate every single fucking person that was there through my mom's hard time. I appreciate it to the fucking core. But hearing that at the worst time of your life, you can't help but feel like yelling your fucking head off and saying, I don't give a fuck what your God is going to do. He's not doing it now. And that is a side that I did not want you guys to see, and that you guys will never see, because that is a side that is best well kept within myself. Because I was a mess, you guys. You have no idea. But there always has to be a silver lining, a light at the end of the tunnel, and there was for me. As crazy as it sounds, the worst time of my life brought on the best times. I discovered friendships. I went on trips that I never thought I would take. And I've lived. Because there's something about losing all hope, and something about not knowing what tomorrow's gonna what tomorrow's gonna bring, that just makes you say fuck it and live. And that's what I did. My fuck it meter went all the way up. And I just started to say fuck it to a lot of things. And that brought on so much good things. Now, I'm not saying say fuck it to everything. I'm not saying that. But there comes a time in life when you really have to sit down, realize what you have to do, and say fuck it. And that's what I did. And it was the best decision I've ever made. And the downer is over. That is all I had to say. Time healed those wounds, I'm glad to say. And I never want to go through that ever again. But I will say this, it did change me. I would imagine for the better. It made me strong. It did. And it made me overcome challenges that I never thought I would have to face this young. Well, as young as I am, fucking 24. I don't know shit yet. I know I don't know shit yet. It's weird. I don't know if you guys, when you look back in your life, every time I look back in my life, no matter what age I am that I'm looking back on, any period of time that I look back on that's not present time, I see myself as a kid. No matter what age I'm thinking about, no matter what period of time I'm thinking about, I always feel like I'm a kid in the end. And yeah, I was a fucking kid. I had no idea how fucked up life can get. Cheers. And I did not mean that to sound negative. I didn't mean for that to sound negative, rather. I really didn't. But honestly, you guys, life is just. It is great at some times. When it is high up here, it's the greatest time of your life. But when you hit your lowest point, that's when you realize what life is about. That's when you really wake up and think, what the fuck am I doing? And that is why I'm glad, in some way, that I got through this. Because I'll be damned if I didn't. There was a period of time that I thought I wouldn't get out of it. Like I said, it was endless. Every day was something else. Every day was another worry, another hassle, another stab at the heart. It was horrible. Things are not perfect now, by any means. But fuck, they're better than they were. And I'm fucking glad about that. I'm very happy about that. Because I've seen what life can offer. Well, give me a second, you guys. But yeah, sorry you guys, had to take a call. I don't know where I was. But all in all, just appreciate your life right now. No matter how fucking shitty it is, there is some light at the end of the tunnel. Believe me, I know that there's going to be way more fucking hard things to go through. But I like to feel that I'm more prepared now than I ever was before. Because I always thought life was bad. I had no idea. But just treasure the moments that make you smile, you guys. That make you laugh. Because those moments are going to keep you alive in your worst times. They really will. So, like I said before, things are better now. Sure, not perfect, but I kind of don't want them to be. I like a challenge. As hard as it is, it teaches you something in the end. And in my eyes, that's what life's about, right? Getting through it. Getting through it. But anyways, you guys, it's very silent in here. Gonna put side B on the turntable, so give me a second. Side B. Oh my god. Satan's Curse, man. Shit! Best possessed song ever. Well, not really, but one of the best, for sure. Anyways, you guys, that's what I went through. That's why it took me forever to sit back in the seat. Because I suffered one of the worst times of my life. And I never want to go through that. Well, I don't want to go through that for a very long time. So, it's all said and done. Why am I sharing this with you guys? Well, because I feel like I owe you guys this. I'm honestly not into sharing, especially stuff from my personal life, as you guys can tell. I mean, on social media alone, I never really post about a personal problem because I feel that's not really the medium to do so. So, yeah, I felt like I really needed to tell you guys this because in some way I still need to get some stuff off my chest and really just put the word out there. I wanted to show you guys that I really wasn't just fucking jerking off and not doing shit, you know. I was actually just going through a bullshit fucking time in my life. But I am a firm believer that time heals all wounds, and it did. It really did. Felt like forever. Poked ass, in my opinion, but it did. Took almost a year to do so, but it happened. So that's what I'm happy about, you guys. But anyways, let's talk about some good fucking stuff now. Let's change the fucking track of this video, and let me tell you guys about the good stuff that I've been through. Well, the show that I want to talk to you about the most is the Tribulation show that I saw in Denver with two of my good buddies. Two of my best buddies, I should say. Of course, Tribulation was the headliner, and of course the opening acts were Horrendous and Youth Code. First of all, Denver is an amazing fucking city. Certain recreational activities also add to the glory of the city, if you guys get my drift. Of course, this show was phenomenal. I had the luck to be right in front and be on Adam's side. Adam is my favorite guitarist in Tribulation, so of course to see him play right there, right 2 feet from me, literally, was fucking tremendous. It was great. And Tribulation sounds amazing live. Horrendous sounds spot on live. And of course, Youth Code blew me away. I had never heard Youth Code before. So, Youth Code was a big surprise to me. I had no idea what to expect. I thought it was, honestly, a punk band or something. I didn't look them up prior to the show. So when I just saw, a DJ kind of set up and 2 people came out of the room, and obviously I was, stunned. I was like, wow, I did not expect this. And then, God, I should really learn her name, but I don't know her name. But the vocalist of Youth Code, like I said, if Barney Greenway had a female counterpart, she would be it. Her aggression, her vocals are some of my favorite fucking vocals that I've ever heard, and I love them. Like I said, To Burn Your World, that song is fucking, it's just so aggressive. It's great. Industrial hardcore, hardcore industrial, whatever you want to call it. Great motherfucking band. Like I said, I wish I had a fucking shirt, a Youth Code shirt. I wish I'd bought one, but whatever. It's on the list. It's on the wish list for sure. I have to find one online. I haven't even looked. But Horrendous, of course, was great. Got to talk to them. Me and my buddies have gotten to know the Horrendous guys pretty well, to the point where they recognize us at shows. This is just fucking phenomenal. That's great. I got Actidisis on vinyl. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right, but anyways, it's the beer. I guess it's the beer. I don't know. But anyways, I got a cassette. Actually, let me look for it here. Let's see. fucking mess here. There it is. Did I say however you fucking say it? But yeah, the cassette here is fucking beautiful. There was also a flag of this artwork that I could not afford at the time, but beautiful fucking cassette here. Hey, I guess I'm showing you guys a cassette. That's pretty good. But yeah, fucking great motherfucking set that they played, and they sound so good live. The fucking riffs are technical. They get pretty technical, and they play that shit spot on. They really do. And anyways, Tribulation, of course, played a fucking phenomenal set. I heard The Motherhood of God, which was just stunning to hear. Winds, they played Winds too. What else did they fucking play? I mean, this was in August, so August 31st, I went to go see them. So I can't remember their set list that well, but those are the main songs that I remember. And I also was lucky enough to get this signed by all 4 members of the band. Johannes, Jonathan, Jacob, and Adam. This beautiful fucking poster that has all their signatures and one more column. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that, you guys. Last interruption, I swear. But anyways, here we have the 4 signatures there. Fucking awesome. And of course, that's Jonathan's signature. That's a really nice autograph right there. Look at that. Yeah, and then Adam's down here. Fucking awesome. Such humble guys, you guys. So fucking great to talk to, and they made time for every fan that was out there, which is great. Yeah, very humble guys, always willing to take pictures with fans, and of course make them sign things and stuff. I got a picture with Johannes and Jonathan, but unfortunately I didn't get a picture with Adam or Jacob, but they were kind of in a hurry, so I didn't want to stop them or anything. And plus, it's not the last time I'm going to see Tribulation. That's a fucking definite for sure. So, whatever. Anyways, as you guys can see behind me right here, that is a bandana from The End Tour by Black Sabbath 2016. I went to go see that in Albuquerque with, of course, those prior 2 buddies I mentioned. And fuck, I can't believe I saw that. I mean, it's still unbelievable. Like, I still can't believe that Sabbath is just done. It's pretty sad. It really is. I mean, like me, I'm pretty sure you guys have had Sabbath be a huge part of your life, especially if you're into metal. And just to see them up on that stage, that was enough. I mean, the music was a plus, but to see them on that stage playing Black Sabbath, I mean, god damn, it's crazy. I mean, I'm just playing through the fucking show in my head, and it is the end. And it was a great show. Great fucking show. Very enjoyable. I had a great fucking time. And I also took another Colorado trip, simply just to have fun with 2 of my friends, and that one was just great too. It wasn't just to go see a show, it was just to live. I'm telling you guys, I just took trips just for the fuck of it. And I also saw the Melvins with a very good opening band called Helms Ali. I have the CD around here somewhere, but I don't want to go dig through it right now because I have a limited time on this fucking camera, so I won't do that. I will show you guys that on my digital damnations whenever I do one. But Helms Ali is a very fucking sick-ass band. They really surprised the shit out of me. And the Melvins had a very heavy sound that day. Oh, it was so crunchy. Just fucking great. And to hear Honey Bucket live, damn. King Buzzo just shredding it up there, singing it up. Oh, God, it was so fucking great. It was great. Good times, you guys. Good times. Like I say, just live it up, man. If your fucking meter isn't all the way up to par, then just do it, man. Just take it out. Just go and live, man. Because honestly, sometimes life doesn't let you live as much as you want to. And that's when you really say, fuck, I should have. But anyways, I'll go more into detail in more of these Shootin the Shit videos. I'm kind of running out of time here. I'm sorry it was such a drag in the beginning, but I really had to let you guys know what I've been up to and why I've been gone for so long. So anyways, I hope that's not too much of a drag for you guys, but it's there for you guys to know. It's just there. Also, I want to get to welcoming the new subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing to a guy that hasn't even uploaded shit for 4 months. That's fucking stunning, and I just love you guys for that. Thank you so much. There's still people commenting on my videos and stuff, which is great. It's phenomenal. But anyways, you guys, I'm running out of time here. I guess the last thing I want to add is I no longer work an overnight shift, thankfully. I work a normal people shift now, so I will definitely be making more videos, definitely have more time for recording, which I'm happy about there. Anyways, we'll make a Shootin the Shit video soon, very, very fucking soon. I have to show you guys my car, because I'm pretty sure some of you haven't seen it or what it looks like, so I'm pretty sure that'll be interesting enough. Anyways, you guys, cheers for one last time, and thank you for joining me once again for Shootin the Shit. Goro Stern signing out. Take care and live it up, you guys. See ya.